Hi everyone, welcome to Studio Diary Day 1. We're here in Twister HQ. It's a massively special day for us and we feel like we've been working towards this point for quite some time. This is the first opportunity we're going to have to actually track some drums in our studio for an album that we're going to release. Now it's not going to be album number 2, but we do have 2 projects planned for the release over the coming months that hopefully are going to excite everybody a little bit. One of them is going to be our B-Sides album. So that's going to be sort of the 6 or 7 tracks which we didn't put on Cursed and Corrected, but we still feel like we want to get out there to everybody so they can listen to. Firstly, we do play some of them live continuously. Secondly, we've changed the tracks around a little bit and been able to come up with some different versions of them, and we can't wait for you to hear them. The other project is something that we've thought about doing for a long time and just never got round to doing so, is we want to pay homage to where we've come from and put together some of the tracks that really made us want to play instruments and be in a band. And we wanted to put out essentially a covers album, or 6 or 7 tracks of us playing some songs that we love in a slightly different way. And that's another project that we are starting here right now. So let's head over to the studio and see what's going on. So here we are in our live room. JTG setting some microphones up. How are we getting on?
Yeah, we're going well. We've pretty much got all the mics up now. Some in very experimental positions and just giving it a go. So
obviously we bought a load of new gear to go into this process because we want to obviously record here indefinitely. So it's
absolutely, yeah.
Tell us what we've been buying.
So we've got a nice new set of overheads, which are Octava. I can't remember the model, but the Octava overheads, pencil condenser mics. We had a couple of little cheap pencil condensers, and they were nice. They give a nice bit of top end for the cymbals, as you would like, but they were just a bit cheap. We thought we could probably upgrade them and get quite a decent result out of them as well for not much money. So yeah, we've been buying those. We've got a nice ribbon that we're putting on the hats at the moment from Beyerdynamic M160. New set of tom mics from Sennheiser, which are great. Made a massive difference. You know, we had relatively cheap ones in there before.
Naughty little lads, them like.
Yeah, they're still not massively expensive. Everything's been bought with like a relatively small budget, really. In comparison to like some of the microphones that you get in, say, Par Street, where we were before. But I'm excited to see what it sounds like. It should sound a lot better, and I think we would all agree that we were getting a great sound before this anyway. So
yeah, that's one thing we've definitely looked at over the last few weeks, especially with our streaming setup and things like that. We wanted to be able to get good live drum sound, but obviously there's going to be a difference between the live drum sound and the recorded album drum sound. So hopefully
you would hope so.
Well, yeah, you would, yeah.
No, we should be like in great standard now. I think what pieces of gear we did already have were at a fairly decent level anyway, and then we've just sort of spent a bit of money trying to get it even better. So happy days. We should be singing.
Absolutely. Can't wait to hear what's going on. How are we doing?
Dead canny, mate. All done changing skins. Fling him down my back. And then do some tunes.
So Ryan, it's day 1.
It's day 1.
How are we feeling about what we're going to be doing over the next few days?
Extremely excited.
What is the thing you're looking forward to the most about this whole process?
I'd probably say the new drum sounds we're going to be getting. Obviously we've just bought a load of new gear in, a load of new mics, and we did order a preamp, but that's not turned up yet, unfortunately. But I am excited to see how the drum sounds turn out. Very excited for that.
So obviously we've been telling people that we're going to be doing what is the B-Sides album / EP, and also the covers album / EP. Is there any tracks on there that you're thinking at the moment really can't wait to hear what that sounds like?
Yeah, I've been thinking about the song What a Time. In the second verse it drops down to really just me and Jack, and obviously you singing. But I've got that little riff bit, and I always thought maybe adding a bit of like extra bass to it in the terms of another octave up, like a sub octave on it. I've wondered how that would sound on it, and I am going to give that a try.
Let's get stuck in.
Exactly, mate.
What you doing?
I mean, like song.
We're nowhere near starting a song yet.
Have you changed right, or have you kept the same one at the minute?
Yeah, I've
Change
changed
right
him.
hand.
He cuts a bit and then... Small enough to crash it. I've changed hats as well. So
They do sound a lot sweeter, like not as like
smooth, yeah, the traditional. So the ones we recorded the album on.
Yeah.
So they're like they've not got as much like I don't want to say definition because they definitely still do, but a lot more sort of like white noise, like it's not as harsh to hear.
yeah.
Whereas the other ones are great for live because they'll just cut straight through because they're so bright.
Yeah.
What's first on the list of agenda then, Jay?
Just get everything sounding nice. Make sure I've got signal everywhere first. Make sure there's no clicks and pops and bangs, nothing gain too much, and a nice solid signal and everything. Then once we're happy with the way everything is sounding, I suppose start getting some drums tracked.
Ryan's taking up a pole position. That's the best seat in the house to be listening to things over there.
It is. Brings up the low end nicely down here.
That's what you're all about, innit? All about the bottom end,
My
yeah.
specialty, if I do say so myself.
Hello. So we've just started actually making some noise in here, and as you can probably tell, Jack's getting all the drums and stuff tuned now and making sure that they don't sound flammy and everything, just the way that it needs to be for us to actually start tracking some stuff. And hopefully in the next hour or so, we should be ready to actually hear what these songs are going to sound like, or at least the first stage anyway. So stick with us. Ryan, what a Sunday is all about.
Reaction to Laura Woods.
For football.
Oh yeah, and the Scousers have just got beat. Look at him, how sad's he?
What is the program?
Sorry, what else are Sundays on? I'll get me English right.
Well, if we're not watching it, we're either playing it.
We don't have
playing it.
I don't have to stand here and say we fight for this or for that. We have enough to do with fighting
28
for 3
pence.
points.
Is that the deal of the
How
day?
many with 4 or 5?
Four.
4 or 5
Reaction in full
28
across
pence.
our
Deal of
digital
the day, that
platforms.
is.
But
Oh
next for
yeah.
us,
So this is a studio, folks. So this is the business end of things in here. Everything ready. We're just waiting to Jack. Jake's in there, just having his din-dins. All ready, and then me and Ryan are in here. Because it's football o'clock.
the reason in the world's
The overheads are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. I've hardly done anything plug-in wise, and it sounds great already, to be fair.
What are you playing with there?
Nothing, mate. I'm just looking on and watching the Tottenham
He's on
match.
the hub, isn't he? He's on the hub back here. Jake's over there graphing his tits off and you're on the fucking hub.
Fucking got Perth City on the go.
Eating ass.
What was that, Jack?
Yeah. No,
Just been working on
just
it.
the intro. If you like Pornhub, you'll love Pornhub Live.
Sorry, man.
Look at me lamp. Big shout out to Rob, who's made this lamp for us. Found me 30th. Absolutely love it.
I was saying to Jake earlier, when this room's lit like this, the vibes that come off are just unmatched.
Oh, it's just
The
tremendous,
vibes
isn't
in
it?
this room are just...
Just where it's at. I can't wait to give this little beast a try out. I've done some of the Patreon videos with it, but I haven't done
Oh, is
any.
that what you've used in the Patreon videos?
Yeah, but I haven't done a proper full vocal track to band stuff yet. So I cannot wait to see what we get from it, because it's a mint bit of kit.
Right, so just go back to this the same as we were doing before. Just like a beat and just some tom fills every now and again.
Jack, you've just laid down some tracks there just to try and get some ideas at the moment, and what you're hearing, there's absolutely no plugins on.
Doesn't sound shit, does it?
Nah, not shit. That's, to be honest, I think that's going to be our motto throughout all of this.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
Not
shit.
shit.
Look at that, absolutely diddly fucking squat plugged in on that.
There is a bit of an EQ. I think it's 5 dB on 5K. 3K, sorry,
Fucking
3K.
making all the difference in it.
Absolutely, yeah. Man, listen to this. I mean, unreal, isn't it?
Absolutely
Just unreal.
insane. So Jack, how have you obviously just laid some stuff down there? How are you feeling with are you feeling comfortable in the seat and stuff?
Yeah, it's nice. I've had a move around. Stuck some different cymbals on. Moved some toms a little bit further out, and it's been class. I'm looking forward to tracking some drums. It's gonna be nice.
So what are we going to be doing, Stevie?
Jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
So what are we doing now, Stevie?
So exciting now. Start actually doing some tracking. So I'm doing some guide vocal. Jake's doing some guide guitar, and Jackie boy in there is going to actually lay some proper drums down.
Just give us a wave, Jack.
Yeah. But first, in the jungle, the mighty jungle,
Oh,
the
yes.
lion
Come on, son.
sleeps tonight. Oh, get it. Wait there. Get that microphone on. I'll do that.
I don't know if the viewers can hear them harmonies there.
Get them in here. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
You fucking bullshit band.
What are you doing at the minute, Grimesy?
I'm just trying not to be shit, as per. Give this a feel. Give that a feel out.
Choruses are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the choruses would want to be any slower.
No.
It was more just like
I'm up
a
for
tiny bit.
I'm up for trying the verses though.
Yeah.
So what are we discussing here, lads?
So
4 BPM is what we're discussing.
yeah, we're discussing. What's the word?
In pedantic, I suppose.
Do we
Yeah.
slow down the verses in a
Is
song?
pedantices a word?
Pedandism, is it?
Pedantices. I don't know. It is now. I'm going to use that.
Didn't they fight the Romans at some point?
And daft horses that can fly.
That's him, right?
Right. Well, first of all, if we're going to drop just the verses, then I need a proper map of the song. So we're going to have to do all of it. And then
We can do it.
Okay, let's do it all at that tempo anyway, because I think I
Yeah.
don't think we're far away there.
no, I think that's there or thereabouts.
I
Definitely.
agree.
So, full first take of the song.
Full first take of the song.
This is one of my
Still
favourite.
Still very, very early days.
It is, but this is one of my favourite parts. Hearing the first time.
Not hearing where it's going.
Yeah. What's that noise for, Grimes?
Just the kids doing naughty things to me.
It is like.
It's a rattler.
Oh, it is like.
Oh, I like making noises and making noises here so that they come up on them lights there. Oh.
Right, you've lost your volume privilege.
No privilege for you.
You start.
Who are you talking to?
You.
I thought we would. Yeah, I thought. Are we?
You start.
Are we not doing that anymore? Right. Okay. Yeah, we did say that. That's correct.
start for what we came to do. It's just a river of bones you can see, you can see. It's just a river of bones you can see, you can see our love. It's like this wall's falling down on me. It's like this wall's falling down on me, 'cause I decided to lose my mind. Father said it's just another try, 'cause this world outside us keeps us right to go on. And we're not lies.
What did you think of that first take, Jack?
Shit. That wasn't bad. For first take, it went well. Now we get to pick it apart and decide which bits that need changing.
We do indeed.
Go to town on the lad.
Start it again.
Start again.
Thoughts, Stevie?
Really good, mate. Yeah, just discussing sort of how we want it to flow now and what's gonna come before other bits, and also we're gonna slow it down in a couple of areas, maybe speed it up in another couple of areas, and then we should end up with a proper roadmap of where we're going.
So just about to walk into take 2 of our drum take.
Right. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Corbett.
Hello. I'm just drying me sweaty sticks. Sticks, that was. Drying me sweaty stick.
Sweaty sticks.
I was just drying my sweaty sticks.
A stick. Stick.
Me sweaty stick.
So here we are, we've made it this far, it is the end of day 1. So far, we've got all the drum sounds that we want, especially for the first few tracks. We've got a few other ideas, we're going down the line. We've picked the microphones that we want to use and the positioning. So we're going into day 2, ready to start doing some actual takes of the songs. We ran a couple tonight, but mainly it's just been to see whether the mics are in the right places and we're getting the tones that we want to do. The other thing is we don't want to really absolutely flog it this week, so we want to make sure that we get to the end of it and we're still fresh and we're still giving as much as we are at the beginning. So it's not too late tonight. It's only, what time is it now? Midnight. It's only midnight, so we're going to call it now and then get cracking again in the morning. So stay tuned, we will be back tomorrow and with some more updates. We'll see you then.